Is it that you can't fit in? Is it that you're depressed because you can fit in, because you feel no one is hearing you out, or because nobody can understand how you feel? Anyways, I am glad to share that Miracle is a friend of mine and she'll be sharing her experience with depression. And also, I want to let you know that if you're a new subscriber, make sure you subscribe. If you're a returning subscribers, you know how this thing works. Like, you know now. So make sure you like this video, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think, because I really know depression is something that is very, very paramount that we need to be discussing, in the society, and it is very, very, very important that we know and we are, like, what's the word? We are enlightened about this topic. And also, one thing about depression is that this thing is very, very, very rampant among teenagers. You feel me?
I'm a YouTuber, a singer, a writer, and a podcaster. I make podcasts concerning mental health, my experience with mental health issues, motivation, life, and just life in general. I'm trying to create a community where people can feel free to talk about their opinions and share their stories without feeling judged or stigmatized. So today's video, I'm going to be collaborating with Farkwade Omotola. She's an amazing person, by the way. I'm going to be making a video on my experience with depression. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to make it all about me, but I'm just going to be sharing my experience about depression so that you can understand that you're not alone in this. Okay? Thank you.
I have my questions here. I decided to, ask. Miracle, what can you tell us about depression?
According to Mayo Clinic, depression is a mood disorder that causes a persistent feeling of sadness and, a great loss of interest. And when I say interest, I mean interest in the things that you love to do, interest in spending time with your loved ones, and such and such.
How did you become depressed? Because I've always wondered how you become so depressed. And I want to know how you became depressed.
I started feeling unusually sad when I was 12, but I didn't understand it because I wasn't so exposed to mobile phones to understand what was wrong with me, and I couldn't speak up to anybody. I thought it was normal because growing up as a child, I felt like sadness was normal. But then I started feeling it more when I was 12, but didn't understand until I was 14. Then I became depressed. So yes, I became depressed when I was 14.
How did you cope with it? Like, how did you feel dealing with this depression? How did you cope with it?
Because I was really young at this moment, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know who to talk to, who to tell. I just searched my answers up on the internet. And when I saw talk to a therapist and I didn't have any therapist, I turned to sad music. Writing really helped me a lot. And I wouldn't suggest you listen to sad music for very long. Yeah, sad music may help you get out your feelings because sometimes depression makes you numb. But if you focus on those feelings and if you focus on feeling sad, you're just going to be sadder and number and number and number. So I don't suggest that you listen to sad music, but I listen to music to help me cope, which is not healthy. I wrote, it helped me a lot, and I love to draw. And I also joined a group on Facebook that supported depressed people suffering from depression, and I made friends on there, and they were the people I could talk to. So music, writing, drawing, talking to people going through the same thing with me, and joining a community that understands what I'm going through.
Did any of your family or close one notice? You know how when someone is feeling depressed, I've heard that when someone is depressed, you better know when someone is depressed. So I really want to know if anybody or anyone in your family knew you were depressed.
No, I hid it all. I hid it all because I didn't really think that anybody would understand me. So I hid it all.
I feel something must have led to one thing. I feel there's always a reason for something to happen, right? There's always a reason for something to happen. So, what actually led you to being depressed?
Number one, heartbreak. I got myself involved in a relationship from a very tender age, and it messed me up a great deal. It messed me up a great deal. Secondly, loneliness. I felt very lonely and I didn't have friends. I didn't really find somebody that clicked with me, and everybody else was just doing their thing, and I was trying to be like them, while I was just me, and no one really, wanted to be your friend when you're being you. Then it still happens, but the place I didn't really have friends. I was feeling very lonely. Thirdly, bullying. I went through a lot of that, and it caused me trauma. Fourth, fourthly, I never felt enough. I never felt enough. So I was trying to do more, trying to make myself feel more. And so I was trying to make myself feel better, trying to make myself feel more enough. But it never got better. It was like a chicken and the egg cycle. It was stuck.
What are the symptoms of depression?
Exhaustion. Based on my experience, because many people have the different symptoms that they have when they're depressed, but the symptoms that I had when I was depressed was I got exhausted from doing nothing. Like I'll wake up in the morning and the first thing I'll feel was exhaustion mentally, and I'll be drained and I won't want to get out of bed. Secondly, uninterested, not wanting to do anything that you loved to do before, and not caring about anything. I didn't care about anything at that point, even though I cared about a lot, my dreams and a lot of things. But at that point, I was like, I care too much, I don't care at all. I care too much and I don't care at all. I had anxiety with that depression. I had anxiety with depression. So anxiety makes you care so much. Depression makes you not care at all. So when you try to, put those together, it's crazy. Another symptom is when you have suicidal thoughts.
How did you overcome it? Was it a very huge obstacle? How hard was it?
So I got over my depression this year. I'm 19 now. I got over it when I decided that, look, you're not going to push me around anymore. This life is mine and I'm not going to live here for so long. So I don't know how long I'm going to be on earth, and you only live once. And I tried being nicer to myself. I changed the words I always told myself, because I usually used to tell myself before. I told myself, you're stupid, you're never this, you're never that, you're never good enough, you can't be this, you can't be that, she's better, he's better. So when I changed my narrative, when I changed how I told myself, the story I told myself, when I changed how I viewed myself and how I viewed life in general, my mental health, my mental life shifted. It shifted everything. So that was how I got over it, by changing the story I told myself.
Did you visit a therapist or something? Did you take medications? Anything that actually helped you, to get over the obstacles of depression? So tell me, Marigo, how you finally got over depression.
You know you're over it, or I know I'm over it, because I don't want to kill myself anymore. Number one, I don't want to kill myself anymore. Number two, I actually love spending time with myself now, but I didn't like that before. Generally, I feel more interested to do the things that I didn't feel interested to do before. I feel more excited for every day, not like yippee like a cartoon character, no, but I don't feel like I used to feel like a dead battery. I feel more alive and more human. I feel that urge to succeed in life. So thank you very much for listening to me. I'm still remain your girl Miracle. So remember, if you're going through depression, just because you're seeing that somebody's gotten over it and you haven't, doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. Doesn't mean you're stupid. It doesn't mean you're less or anything. It takes time. You first have to understand how you got here. You first have to understand, what am I doing or what am I not doing? What am I taking in? The people you're listening to, the thoughts you're thinking, the type of food you eat, because sometimes this might be clinical depression. People get depressed for no reason sometimes, so just keep on there. You can do it, I promise. It's not easy, but you can do it, okay? I love you. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you for watching. If this video really helped you, make sure you tell me in the comment section what you think of depression. Thank you for watching this video here. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and subscribe. Okay, bye.